believe what happened today. Excuse my outfit. Let me show you the outfit. The outfit was meant to be like something cute and cash, but it is so cold. And it's like it's not cold, but it's cold. Have y'all ever been cold but not cold? But it was supposed to be like a little pop of color with the gray tank and the gray pants. Not too much of it showing, just cute. But it got cold, and so dandruff. It got cold, and so I was like, you know what? Let me button this up. I quit my job today. Oh my gosh, it was, oh my gosh, it was so much. But yeah, she resigned, and the plan is for me to just take the remaining months within the school year off and just relax and chill and rest. But yeah, I just wanted to, I don't want to talk too much about it because it hasn't been finalized. Like, I need to go turn in all the equipment, like the computers and the camera, the document cameras. I want to turn all that stuff in. Then I'll feel like it officially is official. But right now, I still feel like, yes, it's official, but I still have their property in my possession and I want it out. Oh, what y'all doing today? How have you all been? I'm so sorry. See, here's the thing. I am so sorry, but it's been this job. Like, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been up to. Stressed out about this job, y'all. About the duties of the job. There's just so much that I've been having to do. I really want to clip my ends, but I know somebody will be like, don't clip your hair. Don't cut your hair no more. But I feel like the ends need to be clipped. See, look at it. They need to be clipped. But I wanted to get, I slick want to cut it all to here. But I know I'm gonna be mad if I do that. But look, I'm sure it's not even though. It's probably not even. So I need to stop playing and go ahead and cut it. I think that I have a few fairy knots, but I look at my hair and I make sure I don't have any split ends. Yeah, I don't see no split ends. That's good. I want to put some curls in my hair, but I don't think I'm going to do it tonight. I think I'm going to put curls in my hair in the morning or tomorrow. But yeah, y'all, the drama ensues. But the fun commences. Now we have time to record YouTube videos, do our shopping hauls, have some fashion files. I'm just excited. Okay, all today I was nervous. I was scared. I was very anticipatory of something crazy. And then guess what? It happened. But anyways, now I will say that the quitting of this job, the resigning of this job did not happen without me having had monies saved up. So I do have monies saved. I need to get some braces or some aligners. My teeth are getting worse and worse and worse. You're about to hear blue bark probably. But anyways, I did save my monies. And so I do have money for anything that I might need. Or my husband, he does pay most of the bills, but like the couple bills that I do pay, I have money for that. So this wasn't just willy-nilly, but it's still scary. It was so weird because it's like I have money saved. I'm in communication with a job that I really, a company that I really would love to work with. But I was still like so scared, so nervous. But it was a weird feeling. Like it was a major feeling of peace. Like peace just overcame me today. Like I was just so at peace and just chilling.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds glued to the slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might miss the fight. Fuck or not, I keep the koala in my shorty bag. You know she wanted mine when she tattooed that ass. I'm a lover boy, she love the toys. Keep it coming, you a rider. It's that roll myself a J and count my figure shit. Just a stepping out, I feel like I'm that nigga shit. I dropped 30 on this room, we ain't gon' sleep for shit. If I catch you nodding off, then it's gon' be some shit. But you can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna.
putting these lashes on for y'all. Oh goodness, I'm trying not to cry. I'm like starting to get sad, like very, very sad. A few minutes ago in this vlog and yesterday, what is this? Remover. Oh, this is the new one. Okay, this is the one I haven't tried. This is an eyeliner. I'm sorry, this is an eyeliner, but it's also lash glue, and I'm gonna apply some. But yeah, I've been so busy, I haven't been able to post anything on YouTube all of last year. I feel like I went the whole year without posting something, and so now that I've resigned from my job, I should be able to post much more. But I'm starting to be so sad. Like, I really did not want to resign. I didn't want to resign. It's like I had to, and it's kind of weird to explain, but if you go to any, like, if you hear from any teachers, we're all saying the same thing. Put these lashes on for y'all so I can look cute. Child, if they struggling today. They're like super curled. They're giving, what are they giving? What are they giving y'all? Ooh, child. They on there though. They are on. Oh. Because now it's a mixture of I want to cry and I have lashes on that are making me feel like I want to cry. Anyways, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. Like, I really, really like this job. Like, I really, really loved the job. Like, loved it. It was just the stuff outside the job that just stressed me all the way out. Stressed me out to the point of no return. But I have some questions to answer. Let's see. I gotta put this other lash on. Okay. Where are my messages? Mom just wrote me. Are you free to talk? I haven't even told my mom yet, y'all. I'm scared to tell my mom that I quit my job. That I resigned from my job. I'm scared. And it's like I've been telling her about my struggle with the job, or struggles. So it's not like she'll be caught by surprise. Ooh. It's the lashes for me. Okay, are you free to talk now? But yeah, I wrote down some questions on yesterday, so if we could just get those pulled up. Okay, so yeah, why did I quit my job? First things first, I wanted to talk about what was my job. So I was a high school science teacher, but a virtual teacher. Okay, my mama wants to talk right now, so even though I guess, you know what, let me call her, y'all. Okay, so I just got off the phone with my mom. I was like, Mom, I was scared, I was nervous to tell you, but yeah, she already knew. I had already told her about my hardships. I had already told her about all the things I've been going through for the last year and a half, so she already like understood the decision behind, you know, the reasoning behind my decision. So yeah, just got off the phone with her and that went well. My job was a virtual science teacher. I was supposed to be teaching high school students science, okay, physical science to be exact. So my job entailed me working every single day online. It wasn't, you know how when you think about a virtual job, you gotta log in and be like working on a computer. It was more than that. Like, you not only had to be logged in, but you had to be on camera, recorded, teaching lessons. So I taught you had to teach Monday through Friday, from like 8 something until 3 something in the afternoon. But also with virtual school, it was not like, it's not like finish this work and then whatever grade you get on the quiz is your grade or something like that. It's literal teaching. So I actually had a total of 5 classes and homeroom that met twice a week. So it was a lot. It was a lot. I have been in a block schedule format. So there was like, that means that there were 4 classes per day for the students. In my previous job, my previous teaching job, this job was like, it wasn't block schedule. It had, the students had 7 periods. So with their 7 periods, I had 5 classes to teach and then 2 periods I had for planning. Now with that being said, What else did I want to add? Oh, so with virtual teaching, with this virtual teaching job, I had to not only teach every day, every class period. The class periods were about 50 minutes long, and I'm used to 90 minutes, so that was a big adjustment. I had to also set up like the virtual classroom. So they have, you know, a lot of virtual classes take place on a virtual website, but for this job, the teachers were responsible for setting up their virtual classroom, setting up all the assignments inside of the website. It's a lot of like web developing, web designing, all that good stuff. So that added a little bit more stress to the job. What else did it entail? It entailed a lot, y'all. It entailed a lot. I would literally be sitting here all day going down the list of everything this job entailed. Just know that it entailed a whole lot. What is that? This is supposed to be under my coffee. Where is my coffee? But yeah, it entailed a whole lot. Outside of teaching, it entailed a whole lot. A lot of time, like every day, I worked from like 7:30 until like 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. Because with me, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, whatever I do, I want it done to the best of my ability. Like I'm not a slacker, so I wanted my class to be the best. I wanted me to be the best teacher. And so with that being said, I stayed up like every day, all night, perfecting my PowerPoints and just trying to make things like the most perfect. I tried to make my lessons the most perfect lessons ever. But so with that, it came a lot of stress, y'all. It entailed a lot. I was stressed out. My hands were hurting so bad. Like last year, my hand, like all of this was hurting, like for months at a time, to the point where I went in and bought one of these. I don't know. It just was a lot. But of course, I'm not going to get into like the dramatics of the job. Basically, it's the same situation. If you go and watch any why I quit teaching video, we're all saying the same thing. So I'm not going to get into the drama or the shadiness. How much was the pay? So the pay, I took a $10,000, almost $15,000 pay cut. When you teach in the actual building, it's called brick and mortar. I was getting paid a certain amount. But when I took this job, of course, you got jobs that you apply for and like the pay isn't included in the application. So you don't find out how much you're going to get paid until the offer letter. At the end of the day, I got a $10,000 to $15,000 pay cut for my salary. It was still a salary job, but yeah, I did get a pay cut. Y'all, I literally loved this job. I loved teaching. I loved my students. I loved just everything as far as the teaching aspect went. I loved it so much to the point where I literally, thinking about it makes me want to cry, because I really, 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 really loved my job. Like I really loved what I was doing as far as just being able to be home. I don't know, it was cool. It was like this. It was literally, I'm sitting in front of a camera every day talking to my students, but it's like the students talk back. But with virtual teaching, I was literally talking to students and they would be writing me in the chat, or they would come on camera and we would just be talking and laughing, and it was the most beautiful job. I literally loved that job, y'all. I love that job. So what was it like? It was so much fun, but so very stressful. Like on a scale from 1 to 10, my classroom, my students, 10. The job as a whole, 1. My mental health, 1. My stress levels, 1. Like it was so stressful. So much was asked. So much was required outside of me just going in and teaching my students and making sure I had the best lessons ever. It's like I had to have the best lessons ever on top of all the other paperwork, and it was just a lot. And then we're not gonna get into like people's like passive aggressiveness. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna go there. Where are the positives? The positives, I think I kind of touched on the positives and negatives. I feel like I've already touched on them, but I'll touch on them a little bit more. Positives, my students. The students and the platforms. Like, there were so many platforms that were available to use. Like, if they had 100 platforms that teachers that they paid for us to use, I was using all 100 of those platforms. Yeah, I was using all 100 because I love teaching. I love teaching. Like, I literally love teaching so much to where, although I've resigned from this position, I do see myself staying within this field. I would love to go into like writing the curriculum and making everybody's classes and everybody's lessons so fun and exciting and engaging. But yeah, the positive was the students and my coworkers. I had some really nice coworkers. Most of them were, a good amount of my coworkers were so nice, so sweet, so welcoming, so helpful, so supportive, just so kind, so kind. Any more positives? I got to stay home, but I did feel like my body started to be affected by like sitting down for those long hours. Like, y'all, I had to teach back to back. Like, if I had 5 classes, I had to teach 4 of them back, like 50 minutes, 50 minutes, 50 minutes, 50 minutes. And then some days when I had homeroom, it was homeroom. So that's homeroom is what, 10 minutes, 20 minutes? 20 minutes. So it's like 20 minutes, then 50, 50, 50, 50. It was so difficult. Like, today, every day I was like, today drained me. Okay, giving very much Marlo. I was drained every single day. I think I'm getting into the negatives. So the negatives, it was just so much, y'all. Let me see. So what are the negatives? I'm trying to stay like within the teaching aspect. I didn't like that I had to be recorded. I didn't like being recorded as I was teaching. I felt I wouldn't say restricted because I really didn't care, but it's just the thought of the matter is that literally as I'm teaching, like, imagine being in brick and mortar and there's a camera in your personal classroom. I couldn't imagine. Now, I know, like, in the little kids with the little babies, I feel like that's necessary. Like, please put a camera in the daycares. But like in high school, it just gave me, it was just it was an adjustment. It was an adjustment to get used to. Negatives as far as the teaching goes. As far as the teaching aspect, I really can't think of any negatives besides just having to teach all of those classes back to back. Now, negatives outside of teaching, but the job itself, all the different duties. Like, I love a good to-do list. I love to-do lists. But when I say the to-do list was never ending, like, it never ended. It just kept growing and going and growing and going and going and going. It was never ending. It was like, oh, we're done. Nope, you're not. You're never done, sweetie. Another negative, I wish that, like, there was I don't know. It's just too much work on the teacher, because like, even like with the calendars, the teachers have to go in and make the calendars for every single day, for every single class. That was a lot. So I wish that there was like some streamlining to where like there was like a technology department that controlled all of the website stuff. So like to free up the teachers' time. I feel like if I get too deep into the negatives, I'm gonna get into too much drama with the job, and I'm just not for that. I'm not here for that. I'm just here to say that I hate that I had to quit. I hate the fact that I had to quit my job. Absolutely hate it. I am absolutely sad. You know how some people are like, oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna be like, oh my gosh, I quit my job. No, I cannot believe I had to quit this job. I feel like my hand was forced, but so why did I leave? I just got to the point where I was physically and mentally completely drained. I looked around and nothing was in place. Nothing was normal. Everything was school. Everything was students, to where everybody else got neglected, including myself. I was neglecting myself. And that's just not that's just not healthy. It's just not healthy. So, that was the last question, y'all. If y'all have any specific questions that aren't like too like shady, aren't too like negative, then please put them them in the description. No, not not the description. Put them, leave a comment. Please leave a comment and let me know if you have any questions. I feel like I'm shocking the world. Like everybody who I've told is like super shocked. Besides like the people close to me, they know what I've been through. Like my husband, he absolutely hated this job. He's like, I hate that job. Cause I was neglecting him. I was neglecting everything, everybody. As overall feeling though, I do feel so much relief. I think that once I go and drop off like my equipment, like the computer and like all the technical equipment that was given to me and provided to me by the school, once I drop that stuff off, I feel like I am gonna officially feel like, wow, it's done. But for now, I do feel like it's done. I do feel like it's official, but I'm still in the nerves part of it. I hope that this answered some questions. I hope that this video gives some clarity. I hope this video makes sense. And I hope that just education as a whole finds a solution. I just watched a TikTok just last night. I think it's Missouri. One of the cities, one of the states are going, or one of the school districts are going to a 4-day work week because they don't have enough teachers, because of the great resignation. They're calling it the great resignation, where all of us are just resigning. Like, we're tired, we are burned out, we are tired. And a lot of people are putting in the comments, it's because teaching is mostly a female driven occupation, just like nursing. And so they feel like that's why teachers get overlooked, and that's why our pay is so low. And I don't know what it is, y'all, but I hope that there's a solution, because like I saw so many comments, we don't want to quit, we don't want to resign, our hands are being forced, we don't want to. We love teaching, we love being a teacher. But when I think about my students, I want to cry. I do. But it's like I had to choose myself. Like I had to choose me. So yeah, I do plan on, like I said earlier, I do plan on staying within the profession. And either I'm definitely not going to teach this semester though. I'm just going to rest up the rest of this semester, and then in the fall I'll see what's available. Well, I can't wait till the fall, but like I'll start searching for jobs and seeing what's available. Being that there's a teacher shortage, I'm sure it won't be super difficult to find another teaching job. But y'all, I am drained, so I just need some time to just recoup and regenerate. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and hope for me that I don't cry. I do think I'm gonna cry. I haven't cried yet, but I think it's coming. But yeah, peace, bye, see y'all in the next video. I'm picky with my women, I'm deciding.